Hello. Hey guys, this is Kimmi from Notary Life with Kimmi. Well, hey, I am on my way to lunch and I was going to film this video today, so I thought I would just take you along with me and just share something with you guys. So hope you guys are having a great day out there. I am going to do something I normally do not do by myself, which I'm going to lunch by myself. So for me, that's a big deal. I have definitely been to lunch by myself when I've worked in my different jobs and stuff, you know. But since I lost my mom, I'm trying to just step out and do different things that I normally would not do. She was my road dog. You guys know that. Where I step, she stepped, basically, right? So I'm trying to mix up my life a little bit, and I decided to go and have lunch by myself. Some people don't like to do that. Let me know in the comments, do you eat lunch by yourself? Do you enjoy it? Do you go to the movies by yourself? So we're going to talk notary talk in a minute, but this is just regular conversation. What do you do by yourself that you enjoy? You know what I'm saying? Do you like to go to the movies, lunch? Do you go biking, walking by yourself? Because that's something else I've been trying to implement a little bit more of. I was so used to having my mom, and then my whole life changed, you know, back in February. So I am married, and Jeff and I do a lot of stuff together. You guys know that, but I just want to make sure I'm not the person where I just crawl up into a shell if something even happened to my husband. I mean, real talk. So just curious, how comfortable are you floating through the world by yourself, as I like to call it? So I'm gonna move on now to what I was gonna film this video about anyway. So today I was talking about, have you ever had a customer charge back a fee to you? So you've already done their notary work or whatever industry you're in, and cutting grass or whatever, it could be an event, and then you look back on your credit card statement and your numbers don't work at your bank account, and the client has actually charged back. They're like, I didn't want your service, or you didn't provide excellent service, so now you gotta, you know, eat that money, right? So anyway, this came about because I was listening to a Clubhouse recently, and I talked about this in another video when I talk about how I accept payments and processing. So go back and watch that video about how I do accept money in my general notary work. I think you'll find that interesting, the different ways I take cash, Cash App, Zelle, credit cards, debit cards. I only take checks from older people, whatever, right? So not all older people, but usually a trust signing or something of that sort. So anyway, I did a I-9 signing for a lady, and she actually charged it back, right? She didn't do it on purpose. At first I thought she did. I didn't know what to think. So the fee was $40. She even tipped me, and then when I got the alert from Square, hey, this customer has a dispute with you, I was like, oh my God, why did she do that? Why didn't she just call me first, right? Because I really broke my neck that day to help her. I had to go to her house 2 times actually. So I said, why didn't she just give me a call? So I called her. At first I asked Jeff, I said, hey, should I just let this go or what? And I said, nah, I need to find out why she was not happy with my service. So when I called the client, she actually said, oh no, I would never do that. She said, I didn't do that. She said, remember, I even gave you a tip. And I said, yes, ma'am. I said, that's why I was kind of surprised when I got the alert from my credit card processor that there was a problem. So she says, well, let me look into it on my end. She says, no, I paid it. So then I did some more research on my end, and I found out the last 4 credit card numbers of the card. So when I called the client back, I said, can you let me know the last 4, excuse me, the last 4 of the credit card that you used? So say it was 0124. Her credit card number was 0421. So it was reversed, right? So what happened was, and I never let them do that. This particular day, I remember because there was so much going on at the house, and I was trying to get out of there because they were kind of chatty-catty. You know, those kind of clients want to talk a long time. And I had already been there twice, like I said, because she couldn't get her password working for the I-9. It was an electronic I-9 that day, so we had to use her computer. I like the paper ones because they're much faster. If you don't know about I-9, check out my video on it. I have a free one. And I also offer a class on how to do the I-9. It's an online course. So check that out at notaryeducatorsllc.com, right? So I have a couple courses over there. that you can add services to your business. So anyway, she checks her credit card number. We both realized what happened. I said, oh. So she says, well, you can come and get the money. Well, at this time, I was going to just let it go. Just customer service. I'm like, we figured out what happened. She wasn't doing it on purpose. Okay, fine. I'll let it go. Well, at the same time, Square is telling me that they have to let it go through the process because the person that actually disputed the charge was correct. I did not do business with them. So when they disputed it, I did have someone else's credit card number. The chances of actually inadvertently switching the card number and it worked is very slim, but it happens. Have you ever had processed the wrong number and it actually went through, right? So that's what happened. Like I said, the chances of it actually happening, do the police need to get out? He turning around like he need to move. Okay. So anyway, yeah, so we inadvertently switched the numbers because I let her read the card out loud to me, and I never do that. I usually take the card and read it myself, or I try to use my swiping thing. So when you use a swiping thing, they actually charge you less because it's less fraud and less errors that happen. So the processing fee is like, say, 3%. But if you use your swiping feature, it's like 2.5. So they actually give you a discount for using the swiping feature instead of typing it in. Because when you key it in, it's more fraud. You know, people can find a card in the street and then say that's their card or anything, right? So, but they like it when you swipe at the credit card processing company. So we realized what happened. And after that, I never let the client read the card to me again. I always take the card. If I am going to key it in manually, I take the card and I read it out loud. You know, not read it out loud, but I type it in myself instead of letting them read it to me. So that's what happened. So she was not trying to cheat me. I have never had that happen again. I've only had that happen one time in the 3 years that I've been doing my business. One, what we'll call chargeback. And again, it was not that she did it on purpose. It was just a mistake that she gave me the wrong number. So that being said, if that happened to you, would you have let the client go? What would you have done? Let me know in the comments. What would you do? Would you call the client? Do you just take it off? Just take it as a loss, like what I call the cost of doing business? Because that's what I was going to do. Just take a loss on it. Because I didn't even feel like being bothered with her. I felt like if you don't like my service that much, and I'm at a 4-way stop and everybody trying to see who's going. If you don't like my service that much, then I don't want to be bothered with you. I'm not even calling you back. But again, I had to humble myself. And I humbled myself. And then I realized, you know what? She was not trying to cheat me. And I had to get out of my feelings because I'm like, oh, I took it all personal. Like, oh, you going to stop payment on my thing. And you know I gave you great service. I even came back twice. So what you going to stop payment for? So I done ran this whole scenario instead of communication, right? And that is the biggest thing that's lacking in the world overall is communication. A lot of stuff could be solved if we just open our mouths and get out of our feelings, like I just said. So it took 2 minutes for me to get myself together and call that lady and be the professional that I am and just say, Mrs. Smith, I noticed that the payment that you made was returned. Was there something wrong with the service? See, that's a whole lot different than, oh, you gonna do whatever, you know, with all my little attitude I had, right? So I learned from that mistake a couple things. One, be patient, be calm, relax. Let's get to the bottom of it. One. Number two, don't be in such a hurry to be acting crazy out here. Okay? Get out your feelings and be a professional. Because that's all I had to do was just be quiet and ask her about it. So in the future, again, I try to use my swipe card so I don't make those errors and I don't allow room for them to make the error. But I'm going to wrap up this video because that's about all I wanted to talk about today. I'm going to go have my lunch. I'm going to have you guys heard of chicken salad lady? Or no, it's called chicken salad chick, I think. Anyway, I love chicken salad. It's not something that Jeffrey enjoys, so he had other plans for today anyway. And I said, I'm going by myself and eat my chicken salad and just sit in a corner and watch people watch. You know, that's the thing. I like to watch people and make a whole story about what they up to, what they doing. So it's a nice day here in Georgia, and I'm just getting ready to do me. So I hope you are doing something that you enjoyed today. Until next time, watch some of my videos. I have over 200 now, and they will help you to grow your business, to be a better notary, to be a better business owner, things like today, you know. So, and don't think the worst of the clients, because they're just human too. They got a lot going on, and you know, sometimes we think they're trying to get us, but they're not. They just got stuff going on too. So, and again, it really wasn't even her fault. I'm the one that typed it and trusted her to give me the number. So anyway, guys, until next time, I'm gonna say see you later. Happy Saturday. Bye. Or whatever day you watching this, I hope you're having a great day. I just happen to be filming this on a Saturday afternoon, like I said, here in ATL. But wherever you are, I hope you're having a great day, okay? Until next time, this is Kimmi. Bye.